Alright, so we're playing here a single player tutorial for Absolver, an upcoming online action game for PC and PS4. So we're going to start by going through the basic game mechanics of the game and eventually maybe going into PvP. So the game is structured with, in the game what you're doing is you're exploring the ruins of a city that was destroyed by an earthquake centuries ago. And while you explore this city, searching for basically your place in the world and meaning and what does it actually mean becoming an absolver, you'll be seamlessly matchmaked with other players, such as the two players we see below. I could be going down and joining them and getting into their combat. But we're not going to do that right away. We're going to keep going into the basic game mechanics. So you've got traditional combat game mechanics such as blocking, dodging, which you're seeing here. But we're going to see in a second a couple of more advanced game mechanics that are unique to this game. If ever I manage to actually beat this guy up. So actually the first mechanic I'm going to show you is what we call flowing attacks. Flowing attacks, the concept is you need to be attacking in the good timing. So if I look on this statue, I'm going to want to attack at the right moment. And when I see my character glowing when I attack, it means that I did a good flowing attack. And so this is a single player demo, but usually when you're walking around the world like that, you're going to meet other players constantly. And you can either make friends, you can trade, you can fight. It really depends on what the choices of both players are. So here I just did an avoid, which is a special ability of that combat style, which allows you to duck under attacks, to jump over low attacks, or to sidestep. Oof, actually that was the wrong choice. So now I'm going to show you something that's really the meat of the combat system. And I'm going to show it to you via the combat deck, which is an interface in which you customize your unique character combat style. And so basically the idea is that when you're in combat or in your combat deck, at any time you can hold R2 and use the right stick to change your stance. And depending on the stance in which you are, you have different attacks that are at your disposal. And these attacks can be customized and replaced as you wish. So I'm going to go ahead and change my sequence of attacks. This is a sequence that starts in front right, and I'm going to make it so that it actually ends in front left. So after I do my mawashi and my back trip kick, if I keep on attacking, I'm going to land in my front left quadrant. So I'm going to go ahead and edit that. And I'm going to put a little slap in. And a heavier kick, such as a front kick. So now, as you see, if I lock on a statue here, I start in front left, in front right. I'm going to attack once, twice, and I finish in front left. So now if I attack, I'm going to give him a little slap and keep on attacking. So that's a pretty intricate combat system, and it allows you to basically build your combos in real time. So the game features weapons, so I can go ahead and equip a variety of weapons, such as swords and war gloves. And you have what we call tension shards, which are these little glowing rocks in your back. I can use them to heal myself or to draw my weapons, which is what I'm going to do right away. So now I've got a weapon. And from here, from the game world, you can join dedicated PvP game matches. Okay, so now we're in a PvP game mode here. So one thing that's really important is to really focus on your timing, which is what I'm doing here. So now that I have one shard, I can take out my sword. And depending on my combat style, I'm going to have a different position. So when I see somebody, based on the way that they hold their weapons, I can know what style they're using and therefore what special ability they have. And the cool thing with weapons is that you can mix sword moves and hand-to-hand moves, which gives you a very flexible approach to weapons combat. Wow, I just got disarmed here, but I can go in and pick back my weapon. Actually, I'm doing very little damages because I'm just breaking his guard, but not actually doing serious damages to him. This is the end of game mode in Absolver, online melee action game coming out in 2017 on ps4 and PC.